Hello, friends. Last week, Congress interviewed one of Trump's top security people. I believe this guy is the FBI National Director. I did not know the FBI had a National Director or National Security Advisor, I think. That was his title. I thought there was only one national security advisor, but apparently FBI have their own version. And this guy, you know, he was being asked questions, many questions. But the real question that I'm really fascinated about is when he was asked uh, to tell us who is Antifa? Where is Antifa? Can you prove that Antifa actually exists? Where are they located? Where is their headquarters? Who is the top guy? Who is the head honcho, as they say? Is that right? Head honcho? Who is the man at the top of Antifa? So this guy, he could not answer it. And like I said, this guy is like a top security advisor. He was up there with his nice blue suit. I think he had like bald head, but he looked very dignified and he looked like a security man. He looks very dignified. And he was stumbling. He could not answer this simple question. Can you tell us, please, where is Antifa? Where is their headquarters? Who is the boss? Who is at the top? Can you give us some names? Can you give us an address of where Antifa is actually located? And this dignified man, I think he's a big guy. He just looks at the whoever was asking the question. He's like, blah, blah, we are, we are collecting information. He could not, he could not answer that question. And I know why he cannot answer that question. You know, I'm not in the law business. I'm not a security guy. I'm not a police officer. I'm not a CIA man. I'm only a video editor. That's that is my only that is my only uh, career. That is my only label. I am a video editor. That is what I've been doing for the past 15, almost, yeah, maybe even almost 20 years. Like, but I know that being a video editor, I know that there is no such thing as Antifa. There is no single organization that is called Antifa. Not a single one. Not a single one. You do have a lot of right wing extremist groups, and the Proud Boys is always on my mind. The KKK is always on my mind. Even BLM. Like, it's not really an organization, but there is no such thing as Antifa. And you can spend days and months and years trying to investigate this group, this so-called terrorist group, and you will not find a single person who is actually a organized Antifa person. I actually think that everybody in America should be Antifa. I think if you're pro, if you're pro democracy, you should be Antifa. If you love democracy, if you love elections, if you like fair elections, you should be Antifa, because Antifa basically means anti-fascist. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Anti-fascist. I think every single person who believes in democracy should be Antifa or anti-fascist. That's it. That's it. But this stupid man, you know, sitting up there and looking very dignified, he could not answer this simple question. So I don't know. I don't know because I thought Trump was going to spend millions and millions of dollars trying to investigate this group. They leave United States, they leave North America, and they go all the way to Africa. They go all the way to Africa, and they say, "Oh yeah, we're gonna designate this group, the Muslim, the Somalia Brotherhood, the Somalia Brotherhood. We're gonna call them a terrorist group. Al Shabaab, we're gonna call them a terrorist group." So they're gonna go all the way to Africa and look for terrorist groups, but they can't find the terrorist group that they want inside America, in the American soil. So again, it really makes no sense. Trump is an idiot. So that's basically what idiots do. They just distract and do stupid things. There's real issues here in America, but he doesn't want to solve these issues. He can solve it, but he doesn't want to solve it because he's making more money creating disasters and creating fake news. He's making more money doing all these stupid things than actually solving and helping the real people of America, like the struggling families of America. He doesn't care about solving problems. He just wants to make money. That's it. And I'm really, really happy and sad that the Republicans have stopped. Actually, I was gonna say, the Republicans, they don't want to increase the Obamacare subsidies, so they don't want to increase it. They don't want to have Americans save money with their health insurance. The ACA. They don't. The Republicans refuse to extend the subsidies. And I'm really, really happy that these Republicans are actually uh, doing this to their own voters. They're doing it to their own voters because these MAGA morons, when they realize that their health insurance has increased next year, hopefully before the midterms actually happen, but when they realize that their health insurance had actually increased, I really hope they're going to say, okay, it's the Republicans who did this because it was the Democrats. They've been trying to have the government increase the subsidies so I can save $500 a month, I can save $1,000 a month, but now I'm paying an extra $2,000, an extra $3,000 for health insurance because of the stupid Republicans. So I really hope that when it comes to the midterms, these stupid MAGA morons, they realize it's actually the Republicans, not the Democrats, who are, effing them from behind. But who knows? Anyways, thank you very much.